Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Brave Extras video, and we're reviewing New Vision Gilgamesh, the base version. So before we get into it, let's do a little bit of stuff here. So Lenna's crown is actually quite good. For global, you probably won't really care too much about it, but she does get a lot of benefits, and actually she might be better on global, because her crown already gets rid of the enemy buff, the enemy fire buff thing that global already got rid of. So I guess they're already onto something. Her base form does get a 40% field and for fire, I believe. So there's that. And her brave shift form has a 88% full break and 150% wind imperial. So basically she's just budget emperor. So if you already had Lenna and you do the event, you get a free 150% wind imperial on her brave shift LB, and it becomes 300 times. So it's quite good. So unlike an SLB, she can keep doing that over and over and over again, because if you have like an entruster or just someone who can fill LB gauge, she's able to just get that going. So she's actually quite good. We're not going to be reviewing her or anything. She's just very good now. For about what I expected, I was hoping maybe 160%, but 150 is okay, I guess. I mean, I have Emperor, so I'm probably not going to use her for that situation, but it's a nice thing for people who didn't pull for Emperor or don't have him anymore, or are not able to get him. So anyways, first con we're going to talk right off the bat, even though we're not in the cons just yet. His TMR is only one-handed, so already you're probably not going to be using it. Too bad, because it has 500 flat attack, but it's one-handed. What are they doing? He does have true dual wield and stuff in his passive, like why? You're not going true dual wield. And his STMR is actually extremely good. An accessory 81 attack. This is probably the reason why you'd want to pull if you don't like the unit itself. Like the kit, this is the only reason why you'd want to pull. The accessory 81 attack, very high, 100% man eater or human killer, 100%, very good. And of course 500 flat attack for himself, decent. So 600% cap unconditional, that's quite good. 200% TDH, also quite good. So now all you need is the Cloud STMR. A lot of chaining families. I'm not going to list them all here because there's a lot. Just like his Brave Shift form and his Neo Vision Awakening. In fact, speaking of that, they copied a lot of things from his Neo Vision, Brave Shift Neo Vision version onto this. I don't understand why, including his cover thing that he has. Like, why would you? I didn't even mention it, other than I'm doing it now. Why would you even put that in there? Seriously. A 30 times mod buff for his LB on Grandis. Okay. He's got a lot of 150% killers. His LB. It's a weaker version of the SLB, so let's just move on to the SLB. SLB is 85% attack magic break, 89% spirit break, 89% defense break, 87% spirit break, sorry. 160% dark imperil, 160% man eater for all allies, 250 times dark physical damage, 24 hits. So basically he's just a dark version of Vaughn. That's really it. You would think for someone like Gilgamesh that would make him a lot more special, but he's literally just another 160% breaker, except for dark this time. So if you didn't have Hawkeye, then this guy is your only option for 160% dark imperil. But unlike Hawkeye, he'd be able to do it multiple times in a battle if you'd like to do that. And theoretically, he's actually better than, or he's on par with Axstar with his regular LB compared to Axstar's SLB, which is interesting. Other than that, though, I don't see anything useful for him at all. Only 100% LB damage passive, so now you gotta work towards that. And he only gets a 30 times mod buff for his LB SLB, and it's also 24 hits instead of 27. So they're trying to divide your box again. They did this in the past, and then for some reason they stopped doing it. It was a good reason. Not for some reason. It was a good reason to not to do this, but now they're doing it again. They're splitting up your box. You're making it so you can't really use certain units with other units. They're making it seem like your box is being power crept in an artificial way of changing the hit counts for a lot of units, including Satan and Bart, and there were some others that have 24 hits now instead of 27. So all those 27 hit units you've been collecting and using are now not going to work with all these newer units that are coming out. And it's very frustrating. That's honestly the biggest con. The other two are kind of bad, but And the first one's not as bad. You can work towards getting 300%. The second one's kind of bad, but the third one is getting really annoying now. So let us reveal the score here, guys. A 7.5 out of 10. I really don't like the 24 hit thing, guys. I don't. 27 hit thing is built in. A lot of units have 27 hits. Why move away from this? Why move into 24 hit territory? Why? So now you gotta invest. Now they're gonna. What if they start making 160% Imperial Breakers that have 24 hits now? I'm not going for that. I'm not going for their game with that, guys. So 7.5 out of 10. We will not be talking about the free unit because there's no wiki currently for those units, I believe. So we're just gonna talk because he's free. So we just go if you want to grind him, you just go get him. Is my opinion. So yeah, pretty bad. I would just skip. And you get him on off banner pull or any those blue tickets or something. Because I've gotten some new units on those blue tickets before, so maybe you'll get that. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Pretty quick video here. See ya in the next video. Appreciate ya. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Peace.